Okay, so welcome back to Ugly Truck. Today I am back on the 65 C10. If you remember the last video on this truck, I did a clear coat on the patina using some ZEP high traffic floor polish. That was January of 22. It is now May of 24, so about 2 years and a few months later, this is what it looks like. You guys have asked for an update on it, so let's take a look at what we got. So I'll start you out with a quick walk around. I haven't done anything to it. I haven't washed it. Really haven't driven it, honestly, since the last time you guys saw it. I do have quite a bit of shine on the places that had more paint. Back here you can see some more of that shine. But the spots that had more surface rust on them, they did kind of come through. I maybe should have scrubbed a little bit more. But overall, I'm really happy with it. It was 25 bucks was my total investment, so that's pretty hard to beat. Up here on the hood is probably the worst of it, that light surface rust. The sun has just probably beaten a lot of it off of there, but we're in Missouri, so we get 0 degrees, 100 degrees, sun, rain, snow, all of it. So this is 2 years out in all the elements. So today I'm going to give it a good scrub and give it another coat of our ZEP high traffic floor polish. So let's do it. Okay, so to wash it, I'm just going to do Dawn dish soap and a towel. They do have a Scotch-Brite. I thought maybe that would be good on like the crustier parts, so we'll see. But I'm just going to scrub it down. First bath in 2 years. Okay, so what I'm figuring out on the hood here, where I did have some more surface rust coming through, when I just did Dawn dish soap and a rag, it just kind of smeared the rust around. So I'm actually going to come back with my SOS pads from the last video and give it a shot with that. That seems to be taking some of the rust off of it, where the other is just smearing it around. So probably if your patina looks more like this, where you do have a lot more bare metal and surface rust, maybe when you do go to recoat it, just go ahead and do it with the SOS pads. I just don't really want to lose any more of the spots where I do still have some paint. So you can see there the SOS pad is taking some more of that surface rust off. So I guess this is like the other video where you just scrub until you like what it looks like, and then you're good. Okay, so I think that's the last what I'm going to do with the SOS pads again. It still did turn out hazier than I expected. I am going to recoat it, so I think that'll take care of a lot of it, but I'm going to continue on from here with some Dawn and a rag. Okay, so first bath in 2 years, and like I've told some of you guys in the comments, water still beads up on it, even though I do have some of that surface rust coming through, but water still beads up. I do still have a good amount of shine. If you watched that first video, I was going for more of a satin finish rather than a high gloss. Zepp does make a high gloss finish, so that's an option for you if you want a little bit more shine, but this does have just enough, and the colors are still super bright. Tailgate still looks sweet. Definitely see some of the shine there. So like I said, still super happy with it for 25 bucks. I am going to go ahead and give it another coat, especially up here on the front. Right here is the worst of my surface rust, but I think I got it pretty good with my SOS pads the second time around here. So I'm just going to go back with the same stuff again. Zepp high traffic floor polish. Got mine at Menards, Lowe's, Home Depot. Places like that should have it. So let's do it. And just like the first time, Jerry's sock worked really well as an applicator, so we're gonna go with that again. And I'm just gonna start on the roof, because if it goes bad, I don't care what the roof looks like. So far it's just going on just like the first coat, so far so good. So just like before, I'm not putting it on super thick, I'm just making sure I get it nice and even and get it covered. It's even a pretty light coat of it. As long as it's even and you don't have a bunch of streaks, it looks pretty smooth. So. You want to make sure you get your wheel wells really good, because it's all about the details. I should also probably point out that we're doing this video and ignoring all of the terrible noises that it makes. It's always had some good noises, but it's getting worse and worse. And last night we took it for a little drive around the field, and the differential was too hot to touch. So that's probably where the clunking is coming from, and someday we'll tear into that, but looks are more important. So here we go. When you get to an area like this, just do your best. See already up here, especially on the nice smooth spots, it's really bringing some of that shine back, and it's already dry to the touch. There's no greasy finish. This has probably been, 10 minutes of dry time, so it's a really pretty quick process, and all you need is a sock and a dog, maybe 2 dogs. Okay, so I did all of the body here, the top, and I left the hood for last. So look at that. Woo! Snazzy. And right here you can really see, so this is 2 coats here, and then this part is just 1 coat from 2 years ago. So there's still a good amount of shine on the first coat, but that really does bring it out even more. Pretty sweet. Alright, so that's another coat on everything. I am going to put one more on the hood here because it did turn out a little streaky. This time I'm doing it in the sun and it's a little warmer today, so it's drying a little quicker on me, but it's still super smooth and the colors and everything look really sweet. So one more coat on the hood. Okay, so there's your 2-year update and recoat on the ZEP high traffic floor polish, patina, clear coat, whatever you want to call it, top coat. It has been awesome. 20 bucks for a gallon of it, and a gallon is like 5 trucks worth. So I was really surprised with how the colors and the shine really came back with this second coat. The hood turned out really nice. I did get a little lazy here. I got a little streaky on my doors, but there's a ton of shine, and look how bright those colors are. That blue, that green, and it goes on super easy. It's really easy to work with. Like I said, I just used a sock to put it on, but it lays out pretty nice. It gives you a nice smooth finish. So basically, what I've learned from this process is I had the best luck with SOS pads for taking the surface rust off and kind of that scaly, rusty haze that we were ending up with. So going forward, I will know that I just need to scrub it with some SOS pads and recoat it. And I mean, it couldn't be any easier. And again, this is the high traffic floor polish. There is a high gloss. The high traffic that I used, the more you layer it, the shinier it gets. So that's where I was kind of going for the satin finish. I didn't really want every single little dent to stand out. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. If you guys give it a shot, I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments what you think. As always, we appreciate you guys watching, and we will catch you next time. Just a real kitten trying to make it in the world. Goodness.